Good day, SEIU Local 1000 siblings and allies. This is Bobby Roy, your chief negotiator, with an update on negotiations. As you know, July 1st was the first day that we had no contract. And now we are literally a week without a contract. But on the 1st, thousands showed up to the west steps of the Capitol and in the Capitol to tell the state that what they proposed around our 4 pillars and our contract is not acceptable. So our 4 pillars are around fair pay, around retirement security, around healthcare that's affordable, as well as policies that modernize government and allow us to have the flexibility of telework. And all of those things continue to still be at risk. But here's what happened. So on Thursday, we didn't meet. The state asked to not meet that day. Sign number 1. Fridays, we don't normally meet because that's usually our prep day. So on Monday, this past Monday, when we came back to the table, this is what happened. The state showed some weakness. They showed some vulnerability. They showed that they saw what force was out there. Not just here at the Capitol, but at actions across the state that were happening. So keep up the momentum. We know that the state has money, but the state continued to say that there is nothing available to us in 2026. But we've read those budget documents. And like I said at the rally, July 1 was just day 1 of continuing this movement, of growing this movement, to be bigger, to be faster, to be stronger. How do we keep the pressure on so that the state continues to respond to it? So number 1, go ahead and register for some of the informational pickets that are happening up and down the state for the rest of this month and beyond for this contract campaign. You'll see the registration links below. It's so important that we take collective action together. Let's get moving, Local 1000. Let's get going. Bring a colleague, bring 2 colleagues, bring folks that are not even in the union as well. Because what we're preaching here is wall-to-wall solidarity so that all workers continue to build worker power. Everybody has been asking me, what's next, Bobby? And so another way that we continue to keep the pressure on is that folks learn their rights. My mom used to say that if you don't know your rights, then you basically don't have them. So go ahead and register as you're doing the informational pickets and registering and attending that and getting folks to come out. Register for Strike School. Learn your rights on how to have ultimate collective action and basically something that is protected and legal and also ensures that the union gets the most out of this ultimate collective action. Let me tell you, the laws of physics do not cease to exist in the labor movement. You reap what you sow, action, reaction, cause, effect. So yesterday's informational picket down in Southern California will have a reaction from the state. And every action has an opposite and equal reaction. And so this is the funny thing, right? What people want to do is they want to put in the bare minimum, they want to put in ordinary, and they expect to get extraordinary. And that's just not going to happen. It's against the law of physics. And so what is going to happen is we're going to have to be able to give extraordinary to receive extraordinary. And the only way to do that is that we're going to have to pay. If we want the luxury life, we can't continue to pay the economy price. So we don't get anything for nothing. There's no such thing as a free lunch. And you are not going to get something for nothing. What is it that we have to do then? Well, we need to have extraordinary faith and extraordinary belief, because there's going to be people that are out there that they're going to pick at you. They're going to say, oh, that's not going to work. That's not right. This isn't the way to do it. This isn't right. So you need extraordinary faith, vision, and strength. And you need extraordinary work ethic right now. And if you wait, if you don't capitalize on this moment, then we might have to pay something else extraordinary. And that might be dealing with extraordinary pain or extraordinary regret. And there is no medicine for regret. So in order to avoid extraordinary pain, what do we need? We need extraordinary work ethic. We need extraordinary strength. We need extraordinary effort. We need extraordinary collective action. And with that, we'll be able to break this bank open and get the contract that we deserve. And it all starts with you building worker power. If you want to lead the team to the promised land of getting a contract that we deserve, you're going to be the person that's going to help us win it. The state is not invulnerable. Like I told you on Monday, they showed it. They flinched. Let's make them flinch again with more collective action.